If you're relocated to Metro Atlanta and narrowed it down to Powder Springs or Dallas, Georgia, don't make a decision until you watch this. I pulled the actual numbers, home prices, commute times, school ratings, and one of these two might actually surprise you. Let's get into it. Hey family, welcome back. I'm David, your go-to realtor and relocation expert in the Metro Atlanta area. Today we're going head to head. Powder Springs in Cobb County versus Dallas, Georgia in Paulding County. Same general area of Metro Atlanta, very different numbers underneath. Let's dive in. Let's start with the number everybody actually cares about. As of this year, Powder Springs has a median sales price of around $352,000. Dallas comes in noticeably lower, around $291,000. That's roughly a $60,000 gap for a very similar drive time into the city. Now here's the twist. Dallas homes are actually selling faster, around 45 days on market versus 50 to 64 days in Powder Springs. So it's cheaper and it's moving. That tells you something about where buyer demand is heading. But price and speed don't tell the whole story, because the second you factor in your daily commute, this comparison can flip quickly. Stick with me. Powder Springs sits about 22 miles from downtown Atlanta. Off-peak, that's a 25 to 30 minute drive down I-20. During rush hour, 7 to 9 in the morning, 4 to 6 in the evening, that stretches to about 45 to 60 minutes. If you're headed to Cumberland or Marietta corridor instead, where a lot of job growth actually is, think Lockheed Martin, Wellstar, Home Depot's corporate campus, you're looking at just 20 to 30 minutes, even at rush hour. Dallas is a different story. You're now 30 plus miles out, and a downtown Atlanta commute realistically runs from 45 to 60 minutes, sometimes more, most times more. Here's a number that surprised me doing this research. Over 24,000 Paulding County residents commute into Cobb County every single day for work. So if you're moving to Dallas, there's a good chance that your job is actually in Cobb County, which means you're driving right back or past Powder Springs anyway. So if commute is this big of a factor, why does anyone still choose Dallas, Georgia? I got two words for you: space and schools. Let's talk about both. Powder Springs falls under Cobb County Schools, which carries an average school rating around 9 out of 10. That puts it in the top 20% of school districts in Georgia. Schools like McEachern consistently get strong marks for academics and extracurriculars. Dallas is zoned for Paulding County Schools, averaging around 8 out of 10. Still solid, the top 30% statewide, with standout schools like Sammy McClure Middle School pulling well above county average. It's a smaller gap than most people assume. If schools are your top priority though, Cobb County has a slight edge, but Paulding County is not a downgrade. It's generally a good school district. Now here's where Dallas pulls ahead. Because you're further out, your dollar goes further on land. This ties directly into something I covered in my large lots video. If you're chasing acreage, privacy, and a real yard, Dallas and incorporated Paulding County, that's still a realistic number on a normal budget. Powder Springs has some of that too, but you'll pay a premium for it because you're closer to the Cobb County line. So let's pull it all together, because the answer to which one is better actually depends on one thing: you. If your job is in Marietta, Cumberland, or Atlanta proper, and you want the shorter commute with top tier school district, Powder Springs is your move, even at a higher price point. You're paying for time, and time is worth something. If your budget is tighter, you want more land for your money, and you can tolerate or work around a longer commute, Dallas is the stronger financial play. Just go in knowing that that drive is real. All right, family, that's Powder Springs, Georgia versus Dallas, Georgia, with the actual numbers behind it. If you're weighing a decision like this anywhere in the Metro Atlanta area, this is exactly what I help my clients work through every single day. Book a free discovery call, the link's down below, and let's run your specific numbers. If this helped, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the next one. Until next time, family, peace.